Hi there and welcome to this video. This is going to be a really fun one. We are going to be creating a printable name tracing worksheet for kids in Canva. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to validate this niche, show you that it is a top-selling niche in Etsy and why you need to get on this niche now. So without further ado, let's jump in. Oh, but before we do, let me encourage you to download this really amazing freebie. It's a dot grid journal. It's there for you to be able to use in your business. You can rebrand it, re-edit it, and do what you feel with it within your business. If you like it, click the link in the description to get it downloaded now. So here we are over on Etsy, and we're just going to start typing in our main keyword. So we've got printable name tracing. And what I'm doing is I'm just trying to see if Etsy is going to start automatically suggesting what it thinks I'm looking for. So as you can see, I started with, in actual fact, I'll start with name tracing, and then it's automatically then suggesting additional words that it thinks I'm looking for. So as we can see here, we've got printing name tracing board, we've got name tracing worksheet. Basically, when it is suggesting those additional words, it's letting us know that people are searching for the same types of products within Etsy, and that's why it's suggesting those to us. That's a really great first signal that this is an active niche that people are actively looking for products within. So here we are on this first page. We've typed in name tracing worksheet. This is going to be aimed at kids of maybe kindergarten, pre-K, that first year of school, who are still practicing their words and their spellings and practicing how to write their names in a legible way. So as we can see here, we're looking on this first page. We've got lots of suggestions here, and they are all of that printable variety. So it is parents, teachers who are coming onto Etsy looking for a quick fix for them to be able to print out for their children to help them to practice their writing in a fun way. So we've got some really fun ones here. We've got ones that are kind of princess themed. We've got unicorn themed. We've got forest animal themed. So lots of different takes on that. And this is going to be great. I mean, I really like this one as well. This is construction themed. So this is going to be a really great niche to delve into, because once we've made that initial template, we can then add different themes. So like we've seen, we've got a dinosaur here. We could make a construction. We could make a princess one. We could make one of safari animals or jungle animals. We could make one that just had birds on it or just unicorns. But once we've made that initial simple template, we can then make so many more variations of this particular product. And the other thing I like about this is that we're seeing lots of bestsellers on this first page. We've got bestseller, bestseller, bestseller. And we've got so many bestsellers on this first page. So another really great signal that this is an active niche, very popular. People are really searching for and purchasing products within this niche. And the fact that this product isn't going to take very long to put together, it's going to be definitely worth your time to do something like this and really then delve into those other sub-niches within this overall name tracing niche. So without further ado, let's go over to Canva now and create our product. So here we are over in Canva. What we're going to do is click custom size. The size, I'm based in the UK, so I would generally go for an A4 size for my UK customers, but US sizes are super popular as well, and that is 8.5 by 11. So we make sure that's inches, 8.5, 11, create new design. So now it's created our canvas board that we are going to then start creating our design in. So let's name this name tracing worksheet. I'm going to show you how to make about 3 different variations of this name tracing worksheet so that you can provide even more value for your customer. So first we're going to click T for text. Just going to make that a bit bigger. So I'm just going to arrange this now. So let's start with my name is. I'm going to keep this at a quite simple font to start off with, and then we're going to make it really cutesy later on. So now we'll arrange our lines. There is a really amazing font that we're going to use for this. So let's come up with our name first. What I'm going to click is T for text. I'm going to say Amy. I'm going to make that 40, maybe even bigger, 50, because it is for children. I'm going to put that there, make sure it's within those borders, and I'm going to extend that. I'm going to justify it to the left as well. And then we're going to change out this font. So there's a really great handwriting font, tracing font, that I use a lot for products such as this, and it starts with KG, and it's this one. There are several different variations of it. So we've got one that is just dots on its own. We've got this one, that is just a really cute child themed font. And then we've got one that has the lines with the dots, which is what we're going to be using. And then we've got the one with the lines and the full-bodied text as well. So some really great options for us to make this. What we're going to do is we're going to choose this one. And I'm already seeing that it's still a bit small, so we want to make that a bit bigger. We could even, let's see what 100 looks like. That's quite a good size. So what I will do now is I will extend this across. So like Amy again. So it really depends now on your taste. You might just want to have one variation of Amy on there, or you might want to have Amy on there 3 times, depending on the sizing. And then, so we could just then copy that. So I clicked it, I press Control-C, and I press Control-V, and that pasted. And then I will highlight all these again so that they're all selected. Control-C and then Control-V, and that's going to paste that again. And then we might be able to get another set in. So we'll highlight those, Control-C, Control-V, and that is great. So what we might want to do now is highlight all of these, go to position and tidy it up. So now what that's done is that's made sure that all of these lines are all equally distanced from each other. Sometimes we can eyeball it, but Canva has this really great tool within it where it just is able to calculate it for you. So that just makes it easier for us. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a bit bigger. And then, so that's our first page. Now what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this page. We're going to say my name is. So we had just the first name here. So I'm going to do a variation of this now. So I'm going to say Amy Smith. So we're not going to get 2 instances of Smith, more than 2 instances of Smith on this page, on this line. So we've just got 2 there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to highlight that, Control-C, Control-V, and then we're going to Control-C, and then Control-V again. And then we are going to highlight all of them. We're going to go back to over here to tidy that up, make sure they're equally spaced. And so now we've got a really great variation where we've now got just the first name, and then we've got the first name and the surname on there. Okay, so another variation of this could be, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press T for text. I am going to increase that text to 100. And we're going to come out of this text. We're going to use this one instead now. So I'm going to put Amy. So that's that. And I'm going to copy and paste that. And then here, we're going to put a line. So that encourages the child to fill in that gap with that A, hopefully, if they know, that's going to help them to spell their name even better. So we're going to copy that again. And then we will add another line so that they know that it's 2 letters they've got to fill in now. And then we're going to copy that again in order for them to then spell their whole name. So now I'm just going to make sure that these are all in alignment with each other. So along there. So they're just against that border. So I've made sure that they're all in alignment with each other. And then vertically tidied them up so that the spacing in between them is all the same. Now we're going to duplicate this page. So we've duplicated the page, and now we're going to type in the surname, which was Smith. And then we're going to type the surname again, but we're going to take out the S and then put that line there. Smith, take away those 2 letters. and then take away 3 letters. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just make the spacing a bit less because we have a longer name here. So let me remember to put that additional one there. And then we've got 4 here. And then the last one won't have any letters at all. SNITH. And then let's now highlight those, tidy them up again. So lovely. And we might make it a bit smaller as well. We could make that even smaller, just a little bit smaller. Okay, so this is the surname variation of this. That's going to help the child just really get to grips with knowing all the letters in their name. Before we finish this worksheet, if you are a digital product creator or aspiring digital product creator, and you're looking for a really amazing solution of ready-made products that you can then just make a few changes to and be ready to sell in minutes, then you'll definitely want to check out my Printable product bundle. There are over 35 different ready-made products that are ready to sell in various different niches, really popular niches that are definitely going to catch the eye of your audience. So if you're interested in knowing a bit more, then click the link in the description and check it out. And let's go back to our design now. So the last page we will make, we will copy this bit, copy that there. And then we will click T for text again. We'll make that 100. We will choose this font again. So Amy up there. So this is going to be a selection of kind of activities to do on this page. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to go to effects. I'm going to make it hollow so that the child can then color it in as well. And I'm going to click T again. Let's change that to extend that across the page. And I'm going to put these are the letters in my name. We'll make that slightly smaller. Okay, so we've typed that, and now we're going to just create a table. So what we do is we click the / button on our keyboard. That will bring up some other options. We will go to show more. Scroll down. So this is gives you lots of different options, which are really helpful. And then we're going to go to add table. And now it's going to ask you how many kind of boxes you want in that table. So we just want 3 across and 1 down. So we're going to click that. And now that's brought that out for us. And now we'll just center that. We can make it as big or as small as we like. Make sure it's positioned in the center, which it is. So now that encourages the child to write their name within this box as well. So they're able to color in their name here. So we could make that a bit bigger, maybe 200 even. Again, make sure it's centered. We've got the box where they can then write those letters. And then we will copy this, bring it down, and then it can say something like, my first name begins with the letter, and then we'll put a square in there like a box. So we'll just click / and show more. And we just want a rectangle there. Make sure that it is white. And that it's got boulder weight. And then maybe we want to make the line spacing a bit less here. So that's now another really nice worksheet. And then we'll just duplicate this for the surname. So we'll duplicate that page. We'll say my last name is. So actually I should put my first name is here. Let's bring this behind that. So now we should be able to make our amendment. So my first name is, and then my last name is. We're going to put that behind my last name. So I've got my last name is Smith. It's lovely. There are 5 letters in Smith. So we're going to click this, we're going to click this here, and that's going to allow us to add a column. And then we're going to click it again and add another column. So now we've got our 5 boxes there, which is great. And my last name begins with the letter, and then that will be there. So now looking at this, all there would be to change is maybe to change this to that really cute font as well. So let's type KG, and then we'll change it to that. And then we'll click change all, so that will change it across the board. So that's it. What we've got here is a really nice selection of 6 different sheets that will help the young child to learn their first and surname. So the way you would offer this on Etsy is you would ask the buyer to give you the child's name, and then you just go into your template and change out the names accordingly. So I hope you got a lot of value from this, and until next time, all the very best.